Around the NFL we go. Week 17 is just hours away, and this time the Las Vegas Raiders come into Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And, both teams are right there for the third wild card spot. We know there's no room for error. The Raiders at 7-8 and Indianapolis at 8-7 go head to head today. And a Raider victory today would tie these two teams and put the Raiders ahead of Indianapolis, winning the tiebreaker in the head-to-head competition. So this is a really big game for both teams. So let's get right to this matchup. When I look at this Raider team, it's just a miracle that they're even here with 2 weeks to go. They lost their quarterback. Their offense was in a shambles. You've got one of the best wide receivers in Davante Adams. You never get him the football. You had a great running back go down in Josh Jacobs, but yet you're still here. And the reason you're still here is you're here because of the defense. Led by Max Crosby, this defense has no limits to the engine that makes this Raider defense go. They're constantly attacking quarterbacks and offenses. And, when you've got talent out there, like Crosby, there's always a disruptive force to the opposing offenses, and this is what keeps the Raiders in games. On the other side of the coin, Indianapolis has had their problems too, and it's amazing that they're over 500. They lost their quarterback early on, but Gardner Minshew has done an admirable job of filling in, and it's just the rule or the next man up, and this is what he does. You lost Jonathan Taylor early. Now you got him back, and you thought everything was going to be fine, but then you lost Michael Pittman, and it's just one problem after another. You got a mediocre defense, and today I think that giving 4 points with Indianapolis is just, I feel like the wrong team is favored. I think the Raiders not only will cover this game, but I believe that they'll win the game outright, and I believe Aiden O'Connell will manage this football game. He'll get the ball to Adams today, and with Zamir White filling in for Josh Jacobs, the Raiders are lucky to have a back as talented as him, to fill in, because he's really been good. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking the Raiders here 24-14. I think Indianapolis is going to have a problem, with being so hurt, and I believe that the Raiders will find a way to shut down Jonathan Taylor today, and then there's no scary weapons aside from him. So take the Raiders plus the 4 points, and maybe even sprinkle a little bit on the money line, because I really feel like the Raiders could win this game. Like I said, easy money last night on the Lions. I think they got really, screwed with that ridiculous call about not reporting in for the lineman. I know a rule's a rule, but when you look at the video, you see that he went to the line judge and actually reported. I think it was a mistake on the line judge's part. So, this is what happens in the NFL sometimes, but it is what it is. Anyway, take the Raiders plus the 4. Have a happy New Year tonight. Enjoy yourself. Be very safe. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, as always, please, to Mark's Bets. We appreciate everybody. We're going to be here all week long. We're going to be here through the end of the regular season, through the playoffs, and, of course, the Super Bowl. So enjoy the new year coming in. I'm Mark Gottlieb.